all those who are new to my channel and who are viewing, I am going to take some real-time trades. Just before that, I will have to set up some things. Not everybody is interested in trading. Yeah, they like watching some other fun stuff. And also, since we have all begun our YouTube stream, all those who want to see what's happening on my screen can always check out my YouTube channel. We are just warming up our viewers, and once more people join in, we will get started. I'll just give it about 15 more minutes. All right, we're just getting started. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up some interesting things. Most of my followers know that I drink matcha during my life, and for all those who go to the link in the bio and subscribe and also sign up on the account, their name gets written on my matcha cup. I'm starting this a new trend of writing the username who follows me, who subscribes to my channel, and even signs up. I know these are a lot of things. Do one thing, and one lucky person will get their name on my cup. And also, I do some fire stuff around, and you will see what it is. Yesterday, we were talking about certain tokens. We looked at Bitcoin, we looked at SUI, SUI. Just today, some hello, how are you? Hey, ZYNQ. So just yesterday we were talking about SUI, that is a token. Now what has happened in the recent news? Okay, I am muted. Thank you. Thank you. Really kind. All right. So just to do a little quick recap, what I share on this channel is mostly we look at certain charts, see what the price movements are. Any, I'd say, suggestions, recommendations on what to look at, I just give my 2 cents on it. And for all those who subscribe to the link, the TG link in my bio, I drop some really good trades almost every day. And those trades are not just for all my users or subscribers just to take on themselves by themselves. What I do, I take it along with them. And take this with a grain of salt that this is not financial advice. This is essentially what my analysis looks like. And it's based on each person's research that they do, their certain, I'd say even their risk appetite, right? For example, I use leverage. And if you see on my screen, I use around 100x leverage on BTC. It varies for different tokens and based on how they do in the market. Is it very volatile? Then I probably like sometimes use even 5x. People will be like, oh, crypto is this volatile and you're using 5x? Yes, that's my risk appetite. Anyway, so I was saying yesterday we were talking about SUI, and today there was this blast news that came right from the US of A, where NASDAQ so far has elicited SUI ETF. This means it's got SEC approval. They are waking up right now, which seems so ironic. I mean, everybody comes around at some point in time. So, now digital assets are not just seen as digital assets. It's more so, it's getting the recognition like how stocks and funds did in TradFi. Now, what is TradFi? TradFi is traditional finance, traditional markets that are regulated. And also, yesterday, just to do a little quick recap, we also took a BDC trade. It was fire. If you're still holding your position, our take profit was around this blue line, this price movement right here. This is on a 1 minute chart. I'll take it on a 15 just so that you see a little understanding. This was ideally our stop loss right here. Yeah, you can see the entry right here. I just said like, take profit here. And then it entered a small consolidation and then it went right through that. That was pretty interesting. Generally on this channel, I do a bit of BDC, a little understanding of gold, because it has very similar characteristics of being scarce, limited supply, and also sometimes Bitcoin is considered like digital gold. But, that's just so that people understand what Bitcoin would essentially carry as elements, bring familiarity. We just like things that are so familiar. People don't like moving outside their comfort zone. But that's where, all of it lies. That's where the entire finding lies is outside the comfort zone. Okay, now let's take a look at this. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Everybody had scares. Everybody had scares when BTC went to about 82. When BTC went to about 82 is last late November-ish, 21st November. Last late November-ish, 21st November, and then made a higher low, at 84k, at 84k. Now it made up a higher high. So the first high, I mean, I mean, let me consider this one run because crypto is volatile and nothing can be essentially like, oh, downward. So this area, like I said, was a downward. So this area, like I said, was a take profit for a reason as to which price would move. Now the next band is, in my opinion, this is again, if I'm looking at a 4-hour chart, this would, so if I'm looking at a 4-hour chart, this would be playing out in a few days, that it will, should, might, not financial advice, come towards 98 and then at least till 88. Just an analysis. For short term, I think the price will come up until move at least. Okay, that's where it picked up from. Although mostly we can see, like, self pressure essentially comes from this zone of a 92. It can hover, it can come till it would go till this level right here. If I'm using a trend line, please don't think that this is a trend line. This is just so that I draw some lines where I assume that, the price can come up until. And this is also with always a percentage change. What's my analysis for gold? Okay, now the person's no more around. If you're coming back and you want to know the analysis for gold, I can check that and share some information. Do subscribe to my TG because I will drop the information there and not just share free information on my live stream. Neither do I charge for my TG, but I want people to support the creator in terms of the content that I create and, like, the analysis that I provide. Funnily, okay, now I just took a look at this. Price like comes until this zone, it went back to this zone, and then it does its own thing. We don't know what it will do. It has a mood of its own. Oh yeah, the reason I took a 1 day chart is to share something. So I saw somebody do this. This is not very accurate. This is just me testing out something. Horrible. So I'm not able to, like, essentially test it either. Okay, is that essentially correct? It's tough to put a trend line for, BDC. So right now I'm just trying out a trend line. It's test and try. So right now, if somebody had to ask me if it's still in a downtrend. Because this essentially is not right. This was consolidation that happened here at least. This is how consolidation looks like in crypto. To give you an understanding. Oh, let me take it in a new chart. Why spoil it all? Okay, this is a 3-minute chart. Very interesting. So our FVG tells us a completely different story on a 3-minute chart. So if I look at a 3-minute or a 5-minute chart, an analysis can be done for at least Um, an hour. If I look at a 15-minute chart, it plays out in like 2 hours. If somebody is like looking at a quick trade, which I do not endorse right now, there is a run and there was a pullback, a run, pullback, run, and then it fell like it came tumbling down. Now there's this run would go up until this zone here, 91,829 from 914 something, or it can just slip back up down. But essentially, if price plays out, this is one area that it will like take a look at least to come towards. All right, now, no just bogus stuff. Let's look at it with super fresh eyes. Let's look if there is a trade set up or no, or if the price is just hanging around a zone that is very indecisive. Hello to my viewers. Yeah, let's take this out. Get into 15 minutes. We have a fair value gap around this zone 91149. If you look from just this part of the chart, line's not gonna okay, that was very silly. Stupid. Okay. If you look from here, it's a wide range, but it's alright. somewhere around yesterday, we noticed that there was almost like a triple top. Last time I said bottom, sorry. But yeah, a top here, here, and here, of which price didn't go up. And essentially, yeah, this is what it looks like. It's trying to slow down. It's not rapid like how these ones were. See, 2nd December till about 4th December, 2 days. This is 4th December to about 5th December, and it's still stuck around here. We have one more day for it to play out. It's not. All right. So let let's see if we can find some key zones. I think yesterday we wanted to take our profit at 92006. Why was that? It's because we saw a lot of these points at which, yeah, see, I didn't even look at this side of the number. I just looked at certain points and was roughly around the same zone where it nicely took a turn. We have another source. That's fascinating. Let me just be, at least let me take a few extra candles. Yeah. But yeah, this is right here, and this is 910. I had to look at here. This wouldn't count. This is fairly great. Okay, now let's take off these extra lines. Do we need these? Not really. This was for our analysis yesterday. Okay, now so if I go back into the past, again, things have happened mostly at these points where look, 15 minutes, 1.59% of this line. It either picks up, moves in consolidation around here. This is just moves again around this zone and then comes back here. There's some extra mileage that it had. But essentially, these are like key areas to just, take a look at. Okay, this is enough. This is fairly enough. We are looking from around 26 November. If I go back into time, does it respect this zone? Yes, looks like. So I have gone back. Okay, this is just November 5th, 17, I think. I will take that 4-hour time frame. It's a very small. I just want to see if it makes sense or it made sense in the past. this just like magnifies it a little bit. Okay, this has been a zone of restricted price movement that is between 91 and 90. Okay, the price is slightly hovering right now above 91,361. And these zones have been, even in the past, this is, let me see, I think I went back here, this in November. It's good layer, like, oh, okay. Okay, Black Friday Super Spin 100% lucky draw to win BDC and EDH and top meme coins. Spin and win. Everybody who's watching, taking a break from some serious chart business into going into something fun, I think it will be really cool if I could even bring that up on my screen right now. So spin the wheel. So if you want to know what it is, do go into my link in the bio. There is a link. It will not take your money. Nobody's asking you for your money. All you have to do is register using my link, spin the wheel, get BDC, EDH, Solana, XRP. There are tons of different types of tokens that you can win by spinning that wheel. Why didn't you full screen? Because I would like you to go and check it out on my YT channel. I would want people to subscribe to my TG. And all the links are there so that you can see the screen and ask me questions on what you would like. Right now, I will, if I'm taking a trade, I will zoom into my screen and share it with you all. So now let's see what's happening here. If you subscribe to my YT and if you subscribe to my TG or anything, I will place the link of the screen that I am actually sharing on here so that you can see. Nice, we have few people who are joining us from everywhere in the world. This is really nice that I get to connect with different kinds of people, share a little bit of knowledge, share a little bit of fun. Hello, hello, finance and forex. It's nice. People have such fun usernames. ट्रेड चाहिए मैडम अच्छा जी ट्रेड चाहिए तो मैंने लोगों से कहा कि अगर आपको एक ट्रेड चाहिए था तो you had to essentially take a trade from this fair value gap till about this zone here. Can you give me now? अरे ऐसे थोड़ी ट्रेड सेटअप होता है. There is no trade setup just like that. And all that I share right now, dear members, subscribers, watchers, viewers, know that this is not financial advice. Please अपना research करिए. Please do your own research. I'm here just to guide you. This is not कि आज पैसे बनाया कल मिलियनेयर बन गए. No, it's a slow and steady struggle. Surely, uh, what will happen is we will get better and better. कल मैंने एक ट्रेड लगाया क्योंकि मुझे I found the exact correct setup. अगर सेटअप नहीं होता तो हम ट्रेड्स की probability खराब हो जाता है वहाँ पर. So once I get a proper confirmation on my trade setup, then we can get it in. ये stream 4 घंटे के लिए है. For 4 hours I will be streaming. So what I will do during those 4 hours, search for a good setup, and we will do an entry or an exit, TP, SL, everything. This is with crypto. Because it's a highly volatile asset, we need a lot of expertise, a lot of research. Earnings 599. Where are you now, madam? I am in Dubai, in UAE. If you all are in UAE, I have a fantastic opportunity to meet me. And how is that possible? It is as simple as I used to share before. Follow करिए, subscribe करिए, TG में आइए, थोड़ा show me a reaction that you're in TG. Message के लिए you put an emoji. Let me know कि come comment on my posts, comment on my videos. ऐसे पता चलेगा मुझे कि मेरे viewers देख रहे हैं मुझे. तो तब I will select a few of you to come with me to Abu Dhabi. All right. So a lot of things you can do. You can sign up using my account. You can subscribe to my channel, comment on something, and the viewers and my subscribers who do most of it. अगर आपने अकाउंट बना लिया और आपने रजिस्टर कर लिया मेरे कोड के साथ, then though you are in the top 10. You will definitely be invited. और अगर आपने नहीं किया तो you can always find me on YouTube or on TikTok. To all my lovely viewers and subscribers, I post my content every day. I come every 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Dubai time live on TT, that's TikTok, and YouTube, and I share some great trades. तो देखिए, initially this was just looking at some lines. ये confident नहीं था and I have not posted this trade in my TG yet. मैंने कहा कि यहाँ ये it will come back to this fair value gap right in this green zone, and it can come and test this area conservatively here. That is 91648. I had actually put it to 91648, but that is just small, $200 move on the BTC, which is not it is, its risk reward ratio is like really small, and it's not worth taking. Everything looks red, scrolling really quickly. It's because the market has its own sentiment. And today is a Friday. Somewhere I read when people are trading, right? They don't trade on Fridays, and that is because it's highly volatile. Nobody knows what is happening, and that is because the stock market is closed, but crypto market is open 24/7. Time zone does not matter, cities don't matter, the amounts don't matter. It is there for you when you're sleeping, when you're awake. It's one of the most amazing parts about crypto. KIDAKA. Okay. Okay. I almost fumbled on telling the username. What am I trading? I am trading. I am not trading at the moment. I am looking at the BTC chart. I am going to see if it has any substantial move that it's going to make. Crypto is this volatile. For example, I will read one portion of one small chart. Okay. If you looked at a 15-minute chart and this is how your analysis would be, is the alt season coming? I will share a metric that I looked at. Altcoins, you know how many altcoins are there? First, I will take that because it's such a broad topic. Altcoins number. Okay, let's check market cap first. Months. Total value locked. So right now I will tell you a term that is called TVL, very commonly used. Total value locked means people have purchased it and kept it with them. They haven't sold it. They are almost holding on to it. Okay? That is right here from so 5 years. From 16th of June 2025. Hello, Binance and Forex. I keep saying it. But okay, and then it went up and then it came down and it's slowly rising. Why are also altcoins rising is if you see, let me check if I can take this on a 1 day chart. It's not showing. Let's see if 1 week chart is showing. It's also not showing. What is trading view up to these days? Gold. just before going to gold, I will just come back here. I had suggested that, again, not financial advice, dear users, that price would hit our fair value gap and it is looking to move towards, I think I had mentioned 600 or 900 between these two zones. But I mentioned when it was somewhere like here-ish. It's a nice 0.24% on a candle. Okay, everybody's getting impatient. Is it altcoin season? Okay, one way to look at altcoin season before we move up to anything else is look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. All right, if Bitcoin dominance stays for 58% K above for more than 4 weeks, then we see that the altcoin performance just drops for some time and then it picks up once BTC is like CBDC. This is just analysis, all right? Whenever BDC is above 50, look at this dominance, your altcoin is like low. BDC fell and altcoin did like an increase. BDC increased dominance, altcoin went down. So right now even BDC is at 58, altcoins are almost here and there. Binance and Forex saying hello, give me one signal. No, trades are not that easy to just, make sense of. If I give you one signal and then you say that, oh, I made money or lost money, if you blame it on me, then it's not going to be great. So do not hurry up into trades. But since you have asked, let me take a look at it. I will give you an analysis and rough understanding, but do not invest money because I tell you to do so, or because I tell you that this is going to happen. Oh. Hello to our viewers. This is taxing because I have to keep going that side and play around with my phone. But anyway, since we just started a new live. Okay, Binance and Forex is really wanting to know something about gold, some analysis over there. Okay. So it's XAUUSD. Is this on a 15-minute time frame that I did? See, for taking any Binance Forex, drop a high if you're still here so that I can do this analysis or not. Okay. So I'm looking at my screen right now. There's a nice clean fair value gap that has come through. I will tell you the range 4222.105 and 4223.366. That is essentially the fair value gap that has shown. I see the price will come until this point. There is some buying pressure. I can tell you up until where. But again, these are all tricky zones because okay, let's first check any news. Gold rises ahead of US inflation data. Gold likely to sustain strong rally in 2026 market. Gold dips ahead of PCE data. See, essentially what has happened up until this point, if I'm taking the price from 4th December 9:45, that is today is 5th December, all right? We have this area after which it did not go downwards. This is an analysis. Please know that this is not financial advice. This is what I just think. So now this is a zone that we are seeing. यहाँ से हमने we have taken a trade before in gold. It's at least following some patterns. तो ये रहा. Okay. This is not it, at least this is some great confirmation. Okay. Now the basic understanding is that price came up until this point here and below which again previously also did not go. यहाँ से it's gone up most of the time. So do we need this? We don't need this. Price is now like playing around this zone. All right. Right now what it is doing is essentially it is going to test this zone again. All right. Great. Did I have to check one thing. Did gold's price previously fall from one point to this? Was it higher than this? How much I know it went up until 430 at least. No, 42 something. All right. So it was never 43? Okay. gold was even here. I will set this to something. All right. Sometimes I think of listening to music while doing this. Okay, now essentially, all right. I'm right now just talking to myself so that you can hear me and take your views from there. All right. Price came up to, this is the all-time high in my opinion, at least an understanding, because last time it just came in the previous history. So this was gold's all-time high, 4262-ish. देखिए, when I'm telling the number, it's not an exact number, take some percentage up and down. After that, after hitting an all-time high, some people, of course, they'll be like, I want to take some profits. They sold some of that, leading the price to come to about 4163. And this is some extra movement. I'm just letting that buffer out. From here, what has happened is we've seen buyers come in at multiple occasions. We've seen it here once, somewhere towards 28th November. We see it towards 2nd of December. Then we see it around 4th of December. Enough people, like if I even check the volume, it will give me some understanding before. Sellers have come in at different points, but we can map them out looking at the screen. Sellers have come in at 4242. Sellers have come in at 4227. But buyers are pretty strong around 4191 and I will say 4197. All right, these areas. The price right now is 4225. I will have to check for a few minutes. If the price is going to go above, I will 4230. Let me put the highest. Okay, if the price moves above 4230.8 or 4231, price moves above that, then it can go towards 4240. And then it can even move upwards. No questions about that. But essentially, I see that the price is moving upwards. It will test. So just don't say, okay, I'm going to take a trade right now and see if it's going to go upwards. Do not do that. And this is again not financial advice. I want you to clearly see, is it testing this area 4228? Is it testing it? It will test it because multiple times in the past, here, whatever, this big area here also. Let me make it slightly smaller. That is today in the morning also. It tested this area, pushing it slightly back. Now aiming to go above that zone of 4227-ish. Whatever. Like I said, wait till it goes above 4231. Again, you see all of these high momentum candles, right? Right here. So it can be like, oh, it goes above 4,231, and then you'll be like, oh, it's going to go above right now to 4,242. It can just do something like this. But now, one thing that I see is at least it's come down here. It has formed 3 points multiple times that it kept pushing the price from 4 to 191. Hello, I am good. How are you? Some comments in this live were filtered. Oh, all right. No borrow, bro. Okay. We are having a very happening chat at the moment where it's not obeying some community guidelines. Do not do that. Make this a very friendly environment and a healthy space to have some conversations about uh, you know trades and prices. And also not financial advice. I cannot stress this enough. Because why I said that this might move upwards, I'll tell you the logic. Okay, from here, it went up here, it came down here. This is always making higher highs and higher lows. You'd be like, oh, what about this? That is market movement, and that is just how many? A lot of hours after. What is this extra? Like I said, sometimes it does not move always according to the analysis that we have. Everybody, most of the traders would be like, oh, what the hell happened here? Here it is making higher highs and higher lows. Here as well, it made a higher high and made a higher low, but then it made a lower high and a lower low. But still price shot up. That is the beauty of markets. Not everything is 100% sure. Thank you. Good job. Today is a Friday. I wanted to keep it just so that we don't enter into trades very haphazardly. We can barely hear what you are saying. Is this better? Let me know if this is better. Or do I come a little closer and scream into the mic? People love me, yes. I love everybody else who are watching my stream at the moment. See, if I am able to read some charts and read some points, people will be like, oh, even I can read that. Everybody else can't read that. And sometimes it will just hit that, go past it, and then it will go in the direction that it actually have to move into. Can't hear. There is some issue with the mic. Let me check. What's happening with this? Let me just go fix the mic. Ask some people to come and help me to fix the mic. And I will be back in a minute. Hello? Is this better?
Just mute this one, I guess. That's a different one. That's different.
That was on. Okay, so turn this up as well. So is
Yes.
this way better? Okay, let me check if there's anything I can. Thank you. So we had some help from a fellow trader on the block who was here around. I hope I'm audible right now. Just let me know if it is better. One and a half hour without 4 users. Looks like MMXM we are on. Wow, what is MMXM? What is MMBM? Yo, people are way pro traders than I am. They have acronyms for everything around. Look, this is a sell zone, at least from from the little that I look at gold charts and trade. Sell, exactly. So this is what I see. These are sell areas. This is a buy area. Anything in between is just taking, you know, trades on a whim. So I'll just put the text right here. This is a sell zone. Again, please, I will say this multiple times that I am not giving out financial advice. This is Not financial advice. This is not solicitation. Yes, this is gold right now that I'm looking at. Whoa. Crazy. Can I change the text? Oh, here it is. So, what? I think I'm pressing too many buttons at the same time. Okay. I'll just put this in like green. Okay. This is my understanding. This is my opinion. If you want, I can put this in the TG. I can take a picture of this and put it in the TG so that you all can take a look at it and make a mental note. Again, I will just keep saying this disclaimer. This is not financial advice. This is just something that I look and make analysis of. I'll be back. So, if anybody wants a picture of what I am going to send, do subscribe or go to the link in the bio. It's a TG channel. You can find that image right here. I'm going to take a picture. Hello, Iku Iqbal. Sell now. Which pair? XAUS. XAUUSD. At the moment, this is what it is. Because, see, if I go into the past, people have even bought from this zone, but it has reached here. I'm not saying it might come back to here and then go upwards, right? Everybody is saying, oh, it is, sell. This is what majority think, but sometimes it can go against. Everybody says like they cannot hear me. Turn up your volume and you can hear me. So, what I will do is I will keep this right here. This is based on history that people have sold. But I will even tell you one thing, people have bought into this zone right here. So I will take this. why would this have been a buy zone previously when here right now we see that it is a sell zone? We have to take a closer look at the chart. Then probably we can, get an understanding of why did it do what it did. It is surely trying to test this zone of going upwards. Okay, at least in the near future, it will come here, people will buy, and it will go here. When there are enough buyers, that's when it will go above this. There are a lot of consolidation areas for gold, or I would consider this and this also a consolidation when many people think that this is moving actually downwards. See, if you bought here, then yeah, eventually it will move upwards at least till this zone. But right now, if you're looking at like intraday, or intraday, is that a right word? Or small time frame, you're looking to buy or sell, then definitely it's a different ball game altogether. Price can come all the way till here as well. But see, it respects patterns, all right. I won't talk about this right now, but here this goes up, until this area where it just fell previously, and up until it took off. Then it goes up until the previous area, and then it comes down. This comes down till the high of this, and almost, okay, the previous high. The low comes almost towards the previous high, slightly above, still being higher than the earlier low. Then this happened. This would have been like, oh, it's gonna go down. Many people would have taken sell. It's fine as long as if your take profit was here, then that's like a very funny thing to do. Have done. What essentially would have been a great way is you take the entry here and you've gone up until here. Okay, there is something that if this was the sell zone, right, your next buy zone should ideally be 4210 if it is going in an uptrend. Okay, I'll give you an understanding, and let's keep it at that. No entries or exit at this moment. And for those who understand, then the picture that I will send will make sense. So right now, it's clear that it has made higher highs and higher lows. Let's consider this one whole chunk, because charts और लोग थोड़ी बार चकमा देते हैं, पर it will eventually make sense. I'll just place it. So it goes here, it comes like this, it goes here, it comes like this, but this is not correct. I almost suck at drawing this down. almost froze for a minute. I'm finding a better way to do it. So, okay, most people would understand. Okay, it goes up here, it comes here, and then it, okay, it goes down, and then it goes here, and then it makes this, and then it goes here, and then it will, if it respects this line that I am drawing right here on the screen. Hopefully I can turn this a little bit. Okay, my screen just gets a little nasty. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is in my TG, I will place it so that people will understand what I'm saying. But please do not consider this as financial advice. The price technically should come back to this point, and then it can move up or downwards. That is how charts really move. Put this as 12. That is a micro buy zone if this is tending to move upwards. But look, okay, based on inflation, 2026 ka tak ka dekhna hai. Today we are on 5th December. If this is something that is long term that people want to do, India demand flatters as domestic prices near record. This is gold. Gold is likely to sustain. This is Dow Jones. Sorry, Dow Jones news. US inflation data is yet to come in. So it can rally, and then once the news comes out, it can do its own thing. So keep your ears peeled and eyes peeled for some information that might affect the momentum of certain things. This is not scalping. This is looking at the momentum of the market at the moment. See, look, we have a fair value gap that is right here and here and here, which have been respected in the past. Okay, so it can come here. This thing can even come all the way till here, and it still is a higher low. You get it? At, at this point also is a buy zone. But look at the market also, right? Don't just take trades की वो रेजिना ने कहा और हमने trades ले लिया, ऐसे मत करो. Please share your chart. Do not want to see your gadgets. Do join my Telegram, and then you can see my chart. There I have placed the link of how the chart exactly looks like, because otherwise people just come, see the charts, take the trades, and be like, bye bye. I want you to see this is not a one day do this and you can be set for life. It is how you support creators like me. You want to see the charts? You know what? I will give it to you a challenge. You will only see the charts then. But I will take a break and come back. We can see what the price essentially does it hit the 4227 zone or what? Oh, my phone is going to die. Okay, nobody wants to see my gadgets. Fine. See, I even respect what my followers say. Have you followed me, Akhtar, before? You have made such big accusations of looking at my charts. If you want to see your charts, you can also open up your own laptop and check them out. But I don't want to throw shade on people. Have I had my lunch? Not yet. Not yet. Well, you can, if you do not like my live, you can move on to the next. How I do my trades. Hello, Bharat, Gaur. Thank you for joining my live stream. Okay, this is what it is. People do whatever they feel like. All right. So, like I was saying, right now it seems like it will, come to a place. It can do whatever it feels like, I think. It doesn't have to respect zones because it hasn't. See, I am not giving you a clear trade because it hasn't hit any of the levels that I'm looking at. You want, I will see the 3-minute chart. It's still gonna be almost a useless number. Ignoring negative or disappointing comments makes you healthy. Thank you for the daily motivation for today. That is extremely kind of you. This is what I like to hear from people who are watching. And trust me, Candle Astrologer has been there since day one of my live streams. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, this is just no significant zone right now. The fair value gaps in the short term just show that it's moving downwards. But if you want an insignificant trade, just like a momentum, at the moment it looks like, a sell. But I cannot tell you a price or an area or a zone. the thing doesn't really fit the screen. Okay, this is the max I can do right now, where you can even see the price and what I'm doing at. All right. So now enough talk about gold and what it is. I am going to look at my beloved BDC chart. So yesterday's read, I think, was pretty brilliant that we did. We took here so here we had spotted eight wires. I love my wireless life. Can you type on your chart what you are saying? Is it that bad? For some reason, I think it's only few viewers who are actually, getting this problem. Where am I from? I am from. Where am I from, or where am I now? I am actually in Dubai at the moment. This is where I trade from. It's one of the most amazing cities to be in. Also, so to all the people who are watching, viewing, subscribing, I am going to open up a meet and greet with me if you all are interested. So, oops, did I just break it? No, that's just. So there is a meet and greet. If you sign up or do some trades using my referral code, you are on the verge of getting invited. What? Look at this. It's all forming higher lows. Lower lows. Is it? Lower highs. Damn it. When I have to talk it out loudly, it just gets confusing. Yesterday I called something else. These are lower highs. This one, this one, this one. We can consider it this one, like this. Right here, something happened. Mark was like, okay, it's gonna move up, and then bam. previously, okay, this zone and these zones right here, so from between 91 point something and 90, there has just been like some very dull movement up here and here. Now if you want to take, like, test the market right now, it's almost a good time to do so. Mostly all our sellers are again sitting here. This is on a very small time frame, that's 15 minutes. I will go on to the 4-hour chart. And take a look. All those who want to spin and win, we have not, I won't call it even a lucky draw. I'm like, just spin and you win like crypto. The link is in my bio. If you're interested, go ahead and check it out. And also, if you're wanting to register, do use my code. You get discounts. You have amazing offers that I give all the people who use my referral code, only for my members. All right, somebody says, ZK, you sound Indian. Is that so, mate? Is that so? See, this is how actually it's just, hovering around this space. Are we in an uptrend yet? I had some philosophy behind this. Yeah. So my philosophy behind this here in this big purple line is that hello, Arsalan. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So I was saying that, price went here and it was it hit a point, and then after which we had taken two trades. All right. One was yesterday, one was day before yesterday. Both the trades were profitable. So let's see if we can, if we have a setup today, then well and good. And if we do not, we do not. I think this is yesterday's take profit zone, right? No, this was yesterday's take profit zone. 920 something. Then we came up until this place. Woo! Look at that. We were talking about something, and within a few minutes in gold, I'm switching back to the gold chart. I thought that it will come here, but I told you also it will go and do anything if needed. It has just again tested this zone that we were looking at, where we had considered it a sell zone, but back in the past it was also a buy zone. Now it is testing this for all those people who said sell. Pew. On a 4 hour chart, there's a new candle that is formed on the 4 hour chart at the moment. Four hours, we saw a 1%. Okay, let's check if there is any short-term trade that we have that we can eye on or look at. Most people are wanting to know that, do I actually have the technical skills? But unless there is a proper trade setup, there is no trade. I will keep iterating this. 1 minute is too volatile of a chart. Or shall we look at a different token? Because today is, I won't say it's not BTC's day, but it is definitely gold's day, right? Remember that this is also a key sell zone right here. I will bring that here so that we see it. But there are very interesting FBGs that are right here and here. They can come all the way till here and then, go upwards. when we see at this key level, all right, at this key level, the sellers just step in and you see this price movement right here. This cannot lie. This will definitely come and fill these fair value gaps right until this point here. But again, not financial advice. Everybody who are in the chat, thank you for all the roses and the gifts and all the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. All my kind viewers, for everybody who gives me motivation to keep going on. You are the best. Let's take a look for a few more minutes and see what happens around this area, right? If we have proper green candles in this area, सेल जोन से बाय जोन हो जाएगा और फिर यहाँ से आप ट्रेड लीजिए. What is your stop loss? And I will tell you. I mean, then your stop loss is really high. I will check. Has this matched any zone? Yes. 218. No, 218 is also too much. देखिए देखिए क्या हो रहा है. Fair value gaps are being filled at the moment. यहाँ तक भी आएगा. This is what we have spoken about. 4223. Yeah, what's happening here? Was this the buy area that we were looking at? I have to name these properly. Zane Crypto. Wow, I like these names. See, all right. Broad point of view. Yeah, this will play along for about hours, definitely. यहाँ पर थोड़ा प्राइस मूव होगा, यहाँ तक आएगा ही आएगा. But this is just an analysis of what I am looking at, because this is based on just this movement right here. But triple top has to go. I won't say it will go all the way here. We have a line right here. Yeah, it will move around this line and then it can take an upturn. Yes, it came in, sorry to scream into the mic, but it came into the fair value gap that we were talking about. I will just place the candle here, and if you see, I will read the price for those who cannot see. It is a 4224.365. This is where we thought. Now there is a red fair value gap that has come in. Very strong indication that this is still a sell zone, but in the future candles we can see if it is becoming a buy zone or it is still a sell zone. Coming back to BTC chart. So what was this area before? This was no area. You can see that there were buyers in an uptrend. In a downtrend, it is a sell area. Okay, we are technically, like I said here, we are in a downtrend and it is a sell area. This is one of the, I'd say, areas where it is just testing the price. If it breaks below this, it's going to go down. Up until where? Also, let's take a look. Let's stream together. I'll go with gold. You will be with BTC. I wish. I wish. I have to get a hang of how to stream, and then it can go forward from there. But eventually, yes, it will be nice to co-stream with people who have some understanding and knowledge of this. But essentially, this is my take on crypto BDC, and all the other. Okay, this is nice. This is even gold, for example. We look at topics, we can do deep dives, anything and everything. Um, crypto and gold happens on this channel. Like I said, if this crosses 4231 properly, then it is definitely something of an upside towards the next zone. Look, all right, this is just banter at the moment. Whenever price came down, we had to buy a key. Yeah, we have to push it up. I will show it to you right now. क्यों हंसी आ रही है मुझे, ठीक है? Okay, price goes up, price comes down, buy a big green candles. Okay, let me try and oh, this is so much better. Right. Whenever there has been a significant sell, buyers came, defended the price, sellers like oh नीचे गिराएंगे, but buyers like okay थोड़ा थोड़ा दे बल दो. फिर sellers ने कहा ठीक है, okay, we'll push the price धीरे धीरे धीरे. And then sellers push the price. Buyers like oh no. Sellers came, push the price. Buyers like oh no. Sellers came, push the price. Buyers like देखेंगे. We are sick of pushing the price up. Sellers like, I think the power is more towards the sellers. I can expect that the price comes up until here, 91803. Once it comes up until this price, we can see a short up until here. But that is a very small trade, not noticeable. And this is all the way here, 90 something. Octopus is saying long. Long to what? What are we going long on? Can you share what are we going long on? More context, please. Is it BDC? Is what you were saying? Hey Matcha girl, December is all about no movement manipulation. Hey Matcha girl, that's gonna be my name right now. Yeah, it's slumpy. It's like, people are going on the holidays, people are celebrating Christmas, they're cold, their brains don't work. It's not just manipulation, but also, there are a lot of holidays and people are just like, we're taking break from things. But also that is where it gets super confusing. People be like, what do we do next? Huh? What do we do next? Do we add some new zones to play under? Yeah, that is solid. It, it will hold until this 92. Okay, the price is going down from 91 we saw till 91.3, and now it is 91.1-ish. Essentially, this is sell. This is again sell. 91.9 holds around 91 point, what is this, 0, holds around that price. We see like some small buys, but towards like just $900, 1%ish, but still 1% I think is good. 1% on a 100x leverage would be 100%. Nobody said it. Come on. We have some comments going on. Let me just check that. No, okay, we're learning something new. No movement means liquidity creation. It's actually a good sign of high potential moves. See, this so vague. High potential moves. When you say high potential moves, is it in one direction or is it like the opposite direction of what people are looking at? Well, what is the understanding? One more, one more. If you like the live, send some likes across so that I can see that the content actually makes sense, or revise the content based on what it is. For all those who are patient enough, if there is anything significant, we will also have a trade. What's the highest percentage change token of today? Yay! From where? Why Luna? What is Luna? What's Lunc do? FTD? Somebody came out of prison? What is it? Luna? Oh my god, 19%. Beating so many other things. Something has happened within the market. UST banger. Thank you for liking the live. All right, let's take a look at ETH. Let's form some zones for this. Oh, this is nice. Do we have a potential trade setup? Maybe. Okay, this is also in between. You can take either way and it's going to work out. So that is if it is moving downwards, then you take downwards, and then if it is moving upwards, you take upwards. And these are your two zones. Let's check. Fair value gap is being formed. So इसका क्या हो गया? Sellers. Okay, it seems like it is. The sellers have entered the fray. We will keep this at least. This is the horizontal ray. is wrong. Where is it? I found actually a rectangle, but I couldn't. I don't know how to find it back. It was here only. He was staring right at my face. For all the people who would have been saying, "Arey, arey, dekho, right, left." My trades are open from, okay. Market liquidity and CPI impact. Something is happening. What? Is there an AI summary? I forgot. Please, people, like, you know, here's a suggestion for people who've taken trades, but this is again not financial advice. I have to keep saying this. Yes, yes, I can see, I can see. So while there is a sell sign here, you need to also understand that there is a lot of movement right here. Okay, there are not strong candles that suggest that it is a buy or a sell. It is just momentum around this zone. Price could come again up until here, and then it can go upwards, or if it goes below this, then you are correct on the sell side. It can come up until here and then again go upwards. Just because price has come up until this point and move downwards doesn't mean always it will respect it. You need to check a lot of things before you make, say, it's people be like, oh, it's a similar thing right here. Just some caution at the minute. One minute chart. The 1 minute chart, essentially, my trades play out almost like it takes an hour for my trades to play out. Even on the 1 minute chart, if I take an understanding or look at it. Hi, MID. You should start from D to lower time frame. Well, yes, that's all that I did before. I've been on the daily time frame, 4 hour time frame, and now I'm back to the 1 hour time frame. You've joined a little late, but it's all right. So we're still taking a look at even gold and ETH. These are my amazing blue confusing lines that I have drawn from the daily time frame. This is just so that, Mr. MID knows that we have looked at multiple time frames before going into the 1 minute. So all these are from very, very different time frames that I have drawn. Very confusing because I zoomed out and then zoomed in. That's why my chart looked very plain. Hello, hello. How do I say your name? Arusha or Oro? Aru. It's a very nice name. Oro. I think so. Everybody comes, gives me advice like I don't know anything. Then they're like, oh, we will do what we want. In the broader scheme of things, I think everything looks like a very 2023. All the tokens only are from 2023. Most, I won't be surprised even if Solana comes with an ETF, even though the entire meme community is on Solana. Because right now they're all at like buy zones. So for all those who are Solana long-term holders, super long-term holders, it's and it's 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 a great time to be in. People who want to enter Solana right now, long-term के लिए. Barely any momentum here for a long time, 23. Then very good momentum. I'll tell you something about this is a Solana. It's not a prediction. It is not a suggestion. This is just what I can see right now. This is on a daily time frame. Wow. Does it like form like a head and shoulders pattern? Did I say something so soon? No, it technically does not because it's not formed a proper area right here. Cannot be classified as of now till the price almost comes here. Otherwise, it's just like moving. But technically, we've seen buyers come in at this zone here, 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 here. This is on multiple occasions. April, July, September, April 25, June 25, November 25. Okay, if somebody has taken some trades around this, right now I'm showing the gold chart here. Uh, I put this here saying that it would have been a sell zone, but this is what I intended, that these were sell zones. Sellers have stepped in and wait till you get proper confirmations. Right now it is touching towards this line right here. Will it go above this? I have not put an entry right now. It is it is seeming to go upwards, and I will just be back. Okay, touch these. Previously, like I mentioned, this has been a buy zone as well for prices to go upwards. So tread with caution. This has been a buy and a sell zone. Previously, it has been a buy zone. Right now, it was here a sell zone, but again, if price has come back to touch this, that means it wants to go upwards. At least this is not financial advice, dear users. Please have this always at the back of your mind. This. In my opinion, solely still moving down. Until I will do something. Technically, this is what should have happened. That should have gone up. Everybody comes in and says that the volume is low. Hello? Let's try and see if this works. This is just on a 3-minute chart. This is not financial advice. We are almost just 1 hour left for our live to end, and I will start getting talking. This is at 91277. It is falling. If I'm Like, I will double confirm right now for you guys. Uh, Again, I am just looking at something very small. This is a small chart. There is no confirmation yet on this, but for most viewers, I want people to look at this. This is essentially my bearish move. Okay. Price breaks. This is right at a resistance level, so I will just keep it there. This is not even forming anything as of now. There's no clear trade setup in all honesty today. It's not even near any key significant areas. What are you use right now? I haven't entered a trade yet. gold has taken a nice swoop. Okay. So previously, this was Solana's lowest, at least in the past few hours that we were looking at, that I was looking at. On my algorithm, I do not use an algorithm, to be honest. These are all my traits that I personally take based on the scribblings that you see on my screen. They are not just random. This is how I make an analysis on my trade. Yeah. This is on a 30-minute time frame. ETH is telling me that I'm going to take a buy at, what was this? Way too many salts. Unable to see. Okay, okay, okay. I forgot the price of Soul. How many USDT, right? Yeah. And we're at 100x leverage, right? Yeah. Do we want to open such a high leverage? Let's check that first. Yo! Dreaming, dreaming. 13642, and we were just hovering around how many Sol to do. So generally, we keep a nice solid margin. This is going to be 100, sorry, 1059 USDT worth ish of Okay. So we've entered our first trade. That's how it looks like. And if people want which trade this is, do go into my TG and I will, you know, share it with you if you are up for it. I have taken a trade at the moment. I will see how it plays out. We're in and it is a 14% up. For all those who how to learn trading as a beginner, do go into my link in the bio. There is a channel, join it. I drop trades every day and you can take them with me. And essentially, we trade together so that if there is anything, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. I'm here just to, share my analysis with you and take trades. This is how I really work. And most of my trades that we take are in the chat. So that is something. You can use my reference code and sign up on the exchange. It's called Bank. You will get discounts as well as I will help you take certain trades with the tokens that are available there. Again, this is not forceful. Do whatever pleases you. This is how the trades look like. So right now we entered this trade some time ago and we are at a 22% profit at the moment. So it's going good. I'm going to drop the trade right now in the TG channel. This is the trade that I took. And those who were watching my screen on YT, where I am live streaming with my screen available as well. You also, I come online and do these live streams from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays through Fridays. If people are genuinely interested to learn, do tell me in my DM and I will take the live session even sometime during the weekend, so that more people can come learn and see how trading really is. That's the easiest thing that I can share right now. Also, for those who are like signing up and stuff, do let me know that you have, so that I can enable ways in which we can learn how to trade crypto, even though it's a volatile asset. I will, show how research has to be done. What are the certain things that you can look at, some indicators, chart patterns. I break it down even in my TikTok when it comes to my feed. It's how it is. I'm just happy to sometimes answer certain ways. Okay, I will just put a rough entry for the trade, and it is now on the TG. This has almost come twice up until here. We have set half take a profit. We have also set a half take profit at the 136.92. All right, so I will just add that in my position here. Did this 136 point, we have it as 92 and we put half. Let's edit this, this is what we're looking at, the take profit, all right? Somewhere around here. We have set our stop loss somewhere around here, and let's see how this plays out. Right now, that is a nice green candle. Let's take a look at the 1 minute chart and see how it is performing. Do we want to take half of our profits? Let's take half of our profits at 137, and then we let the rest ride. Okay. Because I'm taking a slightly higher risk appetite. Um, that's the reason I have put 136.92 is very close to 137. So I will just confirm that. It's still hovering around this part. We are taking half our profits close to this area here. And I will be back. back to 1620. Sorry, 136.20. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. For all those who entered this trade, if you want to close your trade because this is a bad trade, you can do it at your entry point or at 136.20. This was based on the assumption that previously whenever it hit here that it goes up. Up, 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 up. No. This is what happens when you don't see a clear entry, but you still want to take a trade because you think it will look at past prices. Oh dang! Coming all the way to our stop loss. Everything is going to SIH. How do they hold steady? Psych. For all those who did a conservative stop loss, this has gone through your stop loss. fair value gap, and then it'll go down. For people who want to close their trade that I posted on the TG channel, 136.20 is something that you can use to exit your trade. One three six point 20, it has reached. If you want to close your trade, please go ahead. Not financial advice. Please be reminded that this can go downwards. You want to, and if you haven't, and you think that this is a bad trade, you can close it at your entry, but I'm still going to wait for some time. While we have just more 10 minutes on our live stream, for all those who joined, I'll be back on Monday, same time, same place, with our wonderful viewers looking at another trade with better trade setups, analyzing tokens. Check the link in the bio, the TG link. I placed some trades. Some do well, some don't. BTC is looking fly. Okay, right now we are in almost let's take a look at this. Okay. So we have almost come towards our entry. So this is almost from 400. We've come down to a little, but look, okay, this is an area where even the price can go in the other direction. So it's up to you to open your trade open or close your trade. Because this has been the previous zone in which, like I said, it's gone back. BAC to go up. We can see some altcoins then moving in some similar directions. We did do our take profit. One of our take profits were hit. That was where we took our trade a little towards the later. Okay, so this was the gold that we were doing an analysis before. Many people said that they wanted to sell from here, but it has gone upwards. Now it will test this zone here. So this trade was brilliant. The buy zone it came into, and then it came almost here, and then very close to it, and now it's moving just up and above 4,002.30. Few people in the comments had said that. I had given my understanding of where the price was moving to in gold. I said, wait for a minute. Solana is shit for the day. Pardon my French, but it is what it is. And for all those who closed their trade right here when I had suggested, since the trade wasn't doing that great at 136.42. It was a break even if you closed your trade here. Or I would say no profit, no loss. This small buy zone, we see this small rejection that we see here. So again on a 1 minute, not much can be told about it. So right now, if you see, it is working downwards of our trade. There's a lot of sell pressure if you just look at this candle, but you can't just say from one candle. looks like it's going in some other direction, that is, there is some sell pressure that we are seeing. All good. Some trades work out, some don't. We have our stop loss that is set at 1.3. Actually, this is a very conservative stop loss that we had set, 136.14, but this has come up until here. Like on my main part, we had put the stop loss someplace here, 134.79. If it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I hope you all have a great Friday. If the trade doesn't play out, it's totally fine. I mean, you know, we have some wins, we have some losses. We had 2 consecutive wins, and we don't know what's going to happen because crypto is a super, super volatile. And even if you see the price right now, it's doing its own little dance as usual. Crypto's just like that. And until next time, I will see you on Monday. And for all those who have watched so far, like my content, like what I do, like what I share, follow me, subscribe, and also look at the link in the bio. I have some posts that I do during the week. Show some support and some love. Until next time, take care. Also, I will pay a close attention to this trade. If we are supposed to close it, what do we do? Is it just lingering around? I will share all those details in the TG channel. Stay tuned. See you lovelies again on Monday. Stay motivated, stay energized. Have a good weekend.